All right, welcome to Wellbeing Wednesday. After much to do with the link today, sorry everybody, it's Happy Health Habits of January 14th.
14th, yes,
And
14.
yeah, sorry about the link, but it is now on indefinitely. So we should never have to do this again. Yeah.
Good.
So that kind of stomped my buzz this morning. I
Yay.
was like, oh no, you didn't. I don't need anything else to do, but
No,
I did it.
as if you
Anyway.
needed another thing to worry about.
As
Yeah.
if, right? As if. So go ahead and love on yourself today. Love on each other for being here and showing
Yes.
up. Um, this is a big deal. High fives, high tens. If you need a high 20, let's do it, do it, do it. So I need a high 20.
Get my feet up there. Ugh.
Yes.
I need a high 20 for showing up, let me tell you. And I was doing a lot of praying and breathing and pausing and right, just regulating. And I got that. I got some amazing peace and some chaos, which I'll tell you briefly about, but I don't want to bring it, stomp any of your buzzes, Optivists, today, because we all have our own problems, but I will tell you how I got through mine. Um, and then just reminding of our mission. Our mission not only is Optivist is the big picture, but now we have this mission of Get America Healthy that started on Monday. So that was what Monday was about for Let's Talk Community Time, was Get America Healthy, coming to a location near you soon. And January 24th in Iowa. So if you're in driving distance, I know Roxy drove from Missouri one day. One time, any Minnesotans, Northern Iowa, please come, because we want to have you. The big picture communicating or, congregating is important. Martha, you're here local. So hopefully the 24th, you guys will all be able to. I'll put the link in the chat for the Get Healthy America. Hey, if we got the gumption, we could go to California or Florida or something fun like that. They would be happy to have us. So we're part of a bigger mission, Get Healthy America. That kickoff started. We had a bunch of people, coaches on our team and some other teams around us that actually went to Dr. Anderson's house for the Get Healthy America kickoff on the 10th, which would have been super fun. We had one in Sioux City, Iowa, which I could have made, but could have, should have made, but didn't. So unfortunately, but anyways, keep celebrating small stuff, right, Yvonne, and right, Cindy, and right, Betty? Keep celebrating the small stuff
Yep.
because
Yes.
it's actually changing your metabolic health, right, ladies?
Yep.
So be your own hero, master the basics, like this says, master the basics, crush daily things, win the day, and then win another day. And that's how we do this. We are all living together as one tribe, and we are congregating regularly, whether it be bravo, everyone give Sarah Yvonne a good high five, because she goes at night, 8 p.m. I think Betty's still doing sandwich times on the wind calls, so taking advantage of that support is great. And I know Sharon's everywhere. Sharon is always at everything. And if you're ever not feeling, Sharon is at more things than I am, so she's doing awesome. And then don't make yourself small for anybody. Never be the weird one. I told Yvonne, your sister is a weird one, Patricia. Like, she straight line to 5 and 1, lost her weight, and she's not perfect, and she'll be the first to say she's not perfect, but she's darn near. Anyway, she went through this and hasn't, just really has sailed through. But believe me, 8 out of 9, 10 people are really do struggle or have to contend, right? So just if you ever feel like you're like in the minority and everyone else is doing better than you, you're not. Remember, 9 out of 10 people you can shake a stick at. Everyone, if is suffering and struggling with all this metabolic sickness, and so please make sure just never to feel like, you're the only one that's struggling. So if you do, just come and share with us, because we'll set you straight, right?
Yes.
We'll set you
Good.
right straight. Um, so today, thank you for showing up for me and for everybody else. Speaking of the wind calls, just a short announcement. They are only 20 minutes now, just so you know. format changed January 1, and maybe you guys knew that before me, but I just wanted to fill you in.
I didn't
So
know
just
that.
shorter and sweeter, and they're mixing up kind of the professional development questions, kind of the mindset questions with the daily wins. They don't want it to be about diets. They don't want it to be about coaches and not coaches. They want it to be about us mentoring each other. And so we need to continue to learn and grow. So does that make sense? So they're kind of melding it together because it really isn't about being a coach or not, because you're being a leader in your life around you. The thing I love about Get Healthy America is that, and even Monday night, which if you guys watched it, was this is about generational health.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what Sharon has been about ever since she started this. Kat, raise your hand if you watched on Monday. It's not
No.
about selling products. It's about saving
Yeah.
our families' lives. And I
Yeah.
love the fact that the current administration has come out with the real food movement and the new guidelines. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
They took the pyramid and flipped it the
Flipped
way it
it.
should have been.
Yeah.
And all I gotta say is, duh. Like, how long has it taken you to catch up? Like,
Mhm.
it's mind blowing. Duh is all I have to say. I mean, it's like and don't even get me going. But I'm so happy because that is a good thing for everyone to see. That old pyramid hasn't been working for a long time. And in fact, and the thing that I want you to remember about this old pyramid, it was based on actual calorie consumption on a non-sedentary society back in the 70s. We are way more sedentary than we ever have been. So, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing has been outdated for decades. So I'm very happy
I
about
just want
that.
to throw in there too that most case studies are done on healthy men.
Ooh, isn't
Yes.
that
So, hello, women with hormones, and don't even get started on
uh-huh.
menopause.
Yep,
So, yeah,
Yeah.
we have to have our own little graph.
yep, yeah.
Niche.
So
We need
anyway,
our
these are
own.
big things going on, and it's a great year. This year is the year of reset. So if you haven't picked your word, they're focusing on we're resetting metabolism, where we are refining, and then no, what is it? Reset. I gotta put the picture. Reset your metabolism, your renew your body's health, and then refine it. So it's reset, renew the health, renew the habits, anchor those all in, and then refine your health. Those are the ultra health goals that we might have, like, Kathy and Sharon and people that have been down this road for years, and they've got their weight mastered, but now they need to refine, right? So they've renewed and now they're refining. So we're really taking everyone through, all of that. So I like that trajectory, because we have lots of people who've been around the block. And if traumatized 5-and-1ers who have dieted and then gained it way back and blamed Optavia and all the things, remind them that it wasn't about the food ever. It was about what was going on in here. So we know that
Yes.
there are a million 5-and-1 damaged people, right? They are just as diet sick as everybody else. So we want to help them to just know this progress, not perfection. I do have a list of people that are coming on the 24th. There's 78. They're looking for a new venue. So I'm serious when I say, I know Kathy, you can't come, but even from Omaha, from Minnesota, see if
Wish I
you can't.
could. Yeah.
Yeah, even see if you can't drive on down, because we'll make sure to take time to be together and maybe, have lunch afterwards or hang around and talk. I mean, I don't know where yet, but I want to congregate with the people that show up that for sure. So that being said, Kathy missed out on her $50 of her referral because she didn't realize there was a link for
That had
this.
and then my friend who I got to sign up ordered before. I mean, we talked about it. I mean, I've been talking to her for 2 years. This has been going
2
on
years.
for 2 years.
Yeah, one day she decides she's gonna do
And then
this.
all of a sudden it was like, okay. And then she texts me and she goes, I ordered my stuff. I'm like, oh, great. Not with even talking to Amy. And it was like, oh, okay.
Okay, well, at least she's got her gumption, right? And she's doing anyway. I wanted to I'm happy she got her gumption to do it, but I wanted to send the link of how to find your link. You just go on your Optavia account on your app and you go to your account page and your link is literally right there. It says your referral link and you just click it
Yeah.
open and copy it. So I do have a nice graphic. It's somewhere, but it's not eluding me. I was
But
gonna
I,
stick
I
it.
tried to get it after the fact. So I just want to tell
Yeah.
you gals, they won't do it. So make sure if you've got, you're referring somebody, you do it up front. So
Yeah, they won't. Yeah, sorry about that, Kathy. I'll have to I will reimburse you myself. 'Cause
no
I,
worries.
I,
I'm just glad after 2 years she did it. We had breakfast and she was saying she was going to order the shots or the, and I'm like, oh my gosh, don't do that. Let's talk this through again, and then she's in a serious relationship and her partner didn't want her to do it either. So I must have caught her at a good time, but so I'm excited.
she actually brought
That's
that up too, that she was gonna start the meds, and then you said, wait, let's
Yeah.
put the brakes on this. Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, the
That-
important thing is she's getting better on the healthy path.
Right.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah,
and
your
exactly.
blessings and rewards will come.
Oh,
Even
and
if
Yes,
it's
yes.
a
That's what I
financial
told
bonus.
Amy. I don't care about the $50. I'm just
Yeah.
glad that she's taken this path and hopefully it works. And
Exactly. Exactly.
I think that's
Yeah.
happened to all of us. Rebound,
And we
referral.
talk it through. The medication's always there, and it is helping some people, doing a very good job at keeping that food noise down. So if you guys haven't gotten this, and I know it's been very beneficial for a lot of people, and Cindy's found it helpful for her food noise. It creates that gap for people to make sure that they get their habits nailed down, and instead of flailing around, it just provides a good gap or space or breather. So but this is excellent for everybody to read. I don't know if it's still sold out, but I highly
Woohoo!
recommend
Look
it.
at Sarah Yvonne. Woohoo!
Oh, Sarah.
Girl.
What'd she do?
Wonderful.
Let me
Holding
see.
up the book.
She's
Oh,
holding
you
up the
got
book.
it. Awesome. You got
When we-
it.
From our phone conversation, I told you I thought I did, but I wasn't sure. But
It's just so solid because it provides people a, hey, should I and should I not? And then when I do, if I do, how do I do it right and healthy? And then when I get off, how do I do that? And how do I do that and ensure that I don't have a worse metabolism than before? And just so you know, these body scales, the new body comp scales are brilliant because everyone is now focusing on their metabolic age and their muscle mass and better, healthier things to focus on. And we've had people who've taken those that have been on medications who have done it the wrong way, not the habits of health way, not this, plenty of protein and the thing and all the things. We've had them do these, and look, there was one gal that Dr. Mike talked about on the health professionals call. She had a low BMI, like not normal, but a low healthy BMI, but she still had 35% body fat and high visceral fat.
oh wow.
She lost all the wrong weight. And it was like a fire engine red going off. Like she was like, what? Like she had no idea, right? And her muscle mass was low. And on the outside, she might, looks all pretty or whatever, but she didn't, you know what I mean? She didn't. It's kind of like you lose weight in the wrong way, right? You're not healthy looking. You're sort of just skinny, sick looking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was shocking. It was shocking. She happened to be a chiropractic patient of Mike's, and when they put her on the scan, she was just devastated, absolutely devastated. So, so important too. Tell your chiropractors, let's connect with them. They all need to know and be able to be referral partners with their clients and
Which
stuff.
reminds me, how's it going, Betty, with Dr. Michelle? Did you get connected with her and the scale? And
Yeah, she and I looked at the scale, but then a week ago, wasn't last Monday, it was the Monday before last, my friend came over and she said, oh, Betty, you got hooked up. She just fine-tuned it. And so I've been using it.
Awesome. Awesome.
How I did it, I do not know, but somehow I got
Awesome.
my phone and Scale talking to each other, but then I had to get in and so she put the little button on my, the button that you push on my phone, and so I've been getting it. Yes.
So you're
And
getting it.
Awesome.
Yay,
You know,
Betty.
yeah.
Sharon's really good at this, and she's helped several people, and she's way, because I know
She's
nothing.
shaking her head. No.
But maybe, she can talk to you on the phone or stay on in the Zoom afterwards and maybe talk to you guys or help you a little bit if she has 2 seconds to do that. But I know that she's going to help Sarah set hers up initially. So maybe we can have a few tutorials if Sharon's willing.
Oh, that would be
What she
nice
knows.
because yeah.
Amy, I also talked to Teresa about the scale, and she said she was going to order one. So I haven't checked with her to see if she did too. But I thought let's just start her off right away
Yes.
with that
Yes.
scale. So
I told her you were absolutely right, Kathy. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
get your baseline for
get your
all the
then you
numbers,
know.
not just wait.
and Kathy has experience now too with it, so she can. And did you have one too, Cindy or Martha? Yeah, I do have a Martha. Martha, do you have a body composition scale at home too? Oh, okay, good, good. Well, y'all ahead of me. Mine's still in the cellophane, so
Actually, I was
that'll
going
be.
to ask, how much does the scale weigh?
I don't.
Because
I
I'm coming to the States and I
It's
might get
it's
one if it
lightweight.
doesn't weigh too much in my suitcase.
No, it's very lightweight.
It's right. Yes,
Yeah.
it's lighter than my old one. Lighter,
I was
and
going
it
to
doesn't
ask.
work.
I was going to ask though. Mine keeps reminding me like every day to weigh in. I mean, I don't do it every day. Does everybody do it every day, or
you
just?
don't have to. You don't have
I
to.
have because it's a novelty of the thing. I love hearing it ding-a-ling-a-ling
Oh,
to
the
me.
nice little ring
The
to
happy
it.
tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I
to have the
do it.
happy tune to get your
Yeah.
dopamine hit. But
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so now let's take a poll. Cindy, do you have to go quickly, or Martha,
I
how much time
do.
do you have?
I've got physical therapy. I've got to leave in 5 minutes.
Okay, Cindy, let's have you share since you showed here. I'm so happy you're here. What's happening with you? What did you learn? How did you grow this week?
I'm still getting physically stronger. I've gone back to the gym. I'm biking. I got on the treadmill. So I'm working on the physical part of it. I am still not having a big appetite, so I'm still taking advantage of that and just being sure that I'm getting protein by drinking the protein shakes and fueling bars or whatever. Nothing tastes good to me. Sorry, there's plumbing work going on downstairs. They're digging up
It's okay.
half of their floor downstairs, jackhammers and drills. Oh my gosh.
Are you getting your steps up like you were working on a PT? Or are you getting your
I walked up 2 flights of stairs like this. It was painful. Not debilitating painful. I did it. I couldn't do that very well before my surgery, so this is a benefit of the surgery. So
Yay.
I need to hang on. I need to use my arm to pull a little bit, but I'm doing it. And 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, I could put my new foot up on the step, but could not raise the other foot. So this is a huge, huge deal for me. So
huge one.
Good. That's
Did you join the 28-day reset project this time
I
or
don't
not?
know. I thought I did, but I don't know if I am.
Okay. I'll go look on the list and see. You
Okay.
can always go back and check out the videos and get your points. I know Kathy's still in and
Oh,
she's
no, then I'm not, because I'm not getting prompted for points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. That's okay. I just wondered.
Okay.
Did you watch by any chance the Spain documentary that came out on Saturday? Dr. Anderson in Spain, Cindy, did you have?
No, I
you see-
didn't. Not yet. I think you sent the link out, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Oh,
I want to move to Spain.
yeah.
Let's all.
yeah, let's go.
I didn't want to come home. I was like, "What? Let's stay here. Watch it. It's brilliant." And
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you.
it's,
Then I'm happy to see everybody, and I've got to take off and
keep up the
Get my
good
boots
work.
on.
Keep it up.
Yes.
Okay.
Doing
Thank
great.
you. Bye.
Bye.
How do you, Cindy?
Amy,
Bye.
For showing up today.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
were you anywhere near Galicia?
Yeah, because we were in northern Portugal. So yes, we were
Okay.
close. Yeah, we were close. And that being said, I do want to hear people's comments about that. But I do just have to say that while we were there, we experienced what he was saying. Like without the documentary, Matt and I were very present to what that feeling was, generally speaking.
The
In Spain.
lifestyle, the culture.
Yeah, in Spain and Portugal, the walking slowly, aimlessly nowhere, and we're both like annoyed out of our minds. Okay. Because we're not like that. Like we're both like, what
Who
is
can
going
walk
on here?
slow?
Yeah, like you're on a
Yeah.
mission.
Why are we going so slow? Right. And then it is so
Take
annoying.
a chill pill.
And they walk in communities, right? They walk in communities. It's not just alone and it's not for a mission and it's not power walk. It's just they're walking with their community and they're taking up the whole sidewalk. And then, right? And or you're just sitting on the bench having coffee, talking. Like, who does that? You're like, who does that, right? So we noticed it everywhere. Not only that, there were no, carts in the airports. Nobody had transport. Nobody had an air, like a little jazzy, you know what I'm saying? How they have lines of transport to get people from one place to another. There's none of that. So we did experience that. And then the pace, right? Yeah, just the pace and then the social part and then the community part and everyone hanging out in the paseos. They don't have streets. They have these big street walks where you just hang out on the street with everyone. And that's not us either, right? So we loved it. And you,
Did you kind of get in the groove? Did you notice if you slowed down at all?
it took us like we were there a month. And toward the end, it was like, yeah, it started to sink in, but it wasn't right away at all. Like it was annoying.
Yeah, because you had it ingrained so much.
Yeah. What is it with all
I
these
thought, were
people?
you secretly there to be interviewed by Dr. A?
Yeah, we just don't realize how fast the world is around us all the time, right? And we're not present to it because we're frogs
Can
cooking.
you see why stress is killing us?
Yeah.
Because that's
Oh,
the way.
yeah.
And you see how Americans can annoy the rest of the world? Yes.
And at the end, we're like, we were telling each other, we're gonna sit and be Spaniards today. We were literally we're going to purposely sit here and be Spaniards.
Well,
Good.
were you able to pull
Good.
it off?
We didn't
Did you
time
fool
it,
anyone?
but I can tell you, it was not as long as they did it. That's for sure. But we tried. So
But
that
you
was my
got the
takeaway.
feel for it. You got the taste of it.
Yeah, it's real. It's a real deal. And it blows my mind that I was just there and then this comes out. And I was even in some of the places in the park that they filmed the filming at the beginning. It was in Madrid. And I was actually at that park, and that park is amazing. And it's really, palpable how that whole culture is there. So it is real, and and I want to embody it for myself. I want to embody it for everyone around me and for you guys. Like we can do this. We can do it too. We really can, but we have to be present and aware of what's the difference. And
Yeah.
that's why I love the documentary, and then and the generational thing they talked about too with on Monday, and with the Get Healthy America, teaching our kids to slow it down and simplify. And Carrie, you and I talked about that last week. Slow it down, simplify life, and get the slow gear going, and really just you don't have to. Yeah, so I thought Amy and Dan Bell's daughter did a great job. So proud of her for switching from, corporate to helping people on the street, because she's amazing. Anyway, so Kathy, anybody who wants to, Kathy, you want to share? You talked to you about
Or
your
if
friend. You saw
you're
Monday.
on just
Give us
short time, let us know.
Yeah, if there's anybody
Yeah.
else that needs to talk, I can stay on the whole time.
You have to go, Martha. Okay.
No. Okay.
Tell us
go
what you
ahead.
got from Monday or whatever else. Thank you for sharing about your friend, and you worked on it for 2 years. God bless you.
I know I kind of had given up really, but when she said she wanted to go on the shots, I'm like, oh. And she and I, known each other for years. We both yo-yo dieters, so I don't know. I'm just
Had a lot
hoping.
in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope it works. I listened to both Monday night. I listened to the documentary. Like I said, I want to go to Spain now. I just loved the fact of that young lady, old lady who was like 100 or going to be
Yeah,
100,
right?
102. That to me was amazing, and her painting and keeping her active. I have a sister who is just, I don't even know how to describe her, but she can't even open up a milk bottle, and it's just like she's losing her strength, and so she's kind of given up and she's not moving. And so I'm going to send her, hopefully I can send her this link, and it's just like the whole thing is you got to keep moving no matter if you have pain, you got to move through it.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She'll be 70. She's 78, but she's got some health issues, and now she's got diagnosed with diabetes. And so, yeah, it's not good. It makes me sad.
She's got the metabolic syndrome slope going down, and we want
Yeah.
to
And she uses a walker, and now she, oh, I think I need a wheelchair. I go, oh, don't get in a wheelchair.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, they talk too again about, the stress and how that affects your brain health too.
Well, don't give up on her, because look at Betty's 80 and we got 70.
Yeah. I told her about Betty.
Yep. And
Good.
Yvonne, how are you?
So I haven't given up, but it's hard.
Do you think if she actually could talk to Betty, just get on the phone and have a conversation, do you think she would even enjoy that?
Well, I don't know. I could suggest it if Betty's
Yes.
open to that.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, you could barely walk. And now look at you. I mean, yeah.
And I have a little new exercise program that I'm going to tell you that I invented. So I will tell you about that.
Okay. Well, let's help her keep moving, because it's possible. You could somebody join Slow Roller. Yvonne joined Slow Rollers didn't you, Yvonne?
Yeah. Yes.
And did someone else? It's online, you just join Zoom and you do like desk or it's all
from a sitting position.
Sitting position. Yeah, I've seen that.
Craig Blanchett does with paraplegics, because he is one too. So he does exercise Zooms, and you guys are all welcome. You can be a walker, you can be you could be a walker and a jogger and still be on Zoom. So, but he does a lot of that bike work and stuff. So Betty, that might be something you want to do too.
That would be nice.
But maybe your sister too, Kathy. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah.
Anything else you got takeaways, my friend, from?
Well, and not only that, but I've been listening to I'm on that Reset 28, and some of those videos are really good too. I've been trying to, sometimes I listen to them when I'm walking, but some of them I try to take notes. And I didn't realize how the whey protein, you should take that within 20 minutes of your workout.
After,
And that helps.
Before or after? Did they have a preference on that?
Well, after your workout, 20 minutes within, no longer than 20 minutes, because it helps repair your muscles.
And the aminos as well.
And the aminos, yeah. So that was good. And it says your muscles dry out like a sponge. And so you need to feed that. You need to feed that after your workout.
Yep.
And I didn't, some of this stuff you just don't think about.
Yeah, it's water and all the other aminos.
Yeah.
And nutrients.
On Monday night, I just liked how they were talking about the ripple effect. And again, that goes through our different generations. So I think that's really, and it was interesting to hear how she was in the corporate world and now she's a coach. And
yeah. That was cool. That was really cool. Has any of your behavior impacted, or have your family noticed your healthy habits, your grandkids or anything like that? I'm just curious. Because you're awful sexy grandma in those pictures with your grandkids. I just wonder if anybody notices.
Well, Max, my oldest grandson, he is very, very health conscious.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good.
Like, no, he doesn't drink pop and he doesn't eat fried foods. And so he's really good. Henry, not so much yet, but, and then, my daughter-in-law is pretty healthy. My son, no, he has a weight problem. And I'm trying to tread lightly and not be, the pushy mom, but I drop hints and, hopefully that's all I can do.
Yeah.
And my husband now, I will say, since we've gotten this scale, he's really watching it. He was eating a bagel and cream cheese every morning. And I'm like, Bob, that's the worst thing you should be eating. You need protein. And he used to eat eggs, but then he went to this bagel thing and cream cheese. He hasn't had a bagel since we got the scale.
Yay! That's
Oh.
huge.
Good.
So I think it really, when he saw his numbers, because he was over his age, on the metabolic age, he was over on his age. So he's like, he's really watching it. So that was worth a scale right there.
Awesome. High 20, girlfriend. That is a huge win, is it not? Huge. Getting those husbands to move off the dime is huge.
He's still into the sugar though. I got to work on that next. This lady, we've been helping this lady, and so she came over with this tin of fudge, chocolate, and like, I don't know, it was pink. I don't know what you put in it. And so I just graciously thanked her, and I had to throw it away. I felt terrible, but I threw it away because I knew I would eat it. So
Good for you. Good for you.
Good.
it was hard
Good for
when I
you.
opened up the trash can and dumped it in, because I'm sure she
That-
went to a lot of work. I'm sure it wasn't cheap, but I said, no, we are not eating this.
It was temporarily painful, and I'm very happy and proud of you. Everybody, bravo. That is painful.
Yes.
I love chocolate fudge, and I just knew that would be my kryptonite, and I had to get it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
bravo.
Yeah,
It's-
me too.
That's painful. I know.
It was
But you
painful
did
because I felt terrible.
it.
But then
Ugh.
I thought, well, okay, please forgive me, but I'm throwing it away.
Yeah, it was the social etiquette that was the more painful part, right?
Yes.
Because
yeah.
it was from somebody,
And she
all
meant
the
it, with
kid, yeah.
she, like I said, I'm sure she worked hard to make it. And
Yes.
But that just proves it's not worth being socially acceptable to put whatever.
yeah, I
in
took
our
it
body.
graciously.
We know
and
it's
I
not
thanked
right.
her, and yep.
Yes.
And as soon as she was gone, I pitched it.
Yeah.
And Kathy, for me, regifting it makes me really feel guilty also.
Yeah.
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 I was gonna
Yeah.
say regifting is painful.
I
Well,
can't.
that's what I thought. I thought, okay, I could give it to somebody else. And then I thought, no, this is not good. It's just
Yeah.
full of sugar. I can't do it. So
Yeah.
I didn't.
Bravo,
Yeah.
girl.
In conscience.
You
You're
want to
good.
keep in close touch with Teresa, girl, because you are a great role model. She is gonna need your help.
Yeah, I haven't reached out to her since Saturday, so I'll reach out to her today.
We're talking again tomorrow, but you keep in close touch with her and get her set up on that body comp scan.
Yeah, I
and
don't
all
want
that.
her going off the wagon here right away. We gotta keep
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. And let's not call it scale anymore, gang. Let's call it our body comp scans, because it's not.
Yes,
It's
that's
body
a
comp
good.
scan. Scale has a negative connotation, doesn't it? And it just makes you go, ugh, right? And so let's not call it that. I got to change my ways too. I'm telling you.
Body comp scan.
Body camp scan.
Body And we're testing our metabolic age. So to that being said, Yvonne, what did you learn this week about yourself, and what do you have to share?
Oh, Lord.
Lord have mercy.
Lord of mercy.
Good.
Oh, Amy and I was on the phone yesterday, and she was my confessioner. I confessed to her like I was going to the priest.
I coerced. I coerced it. I
Good.
coerced her.
Oh God, I was so
Into
deep in
confession.
my emotions. I come from a large family, and thankfully I have generational age historically in my family. My aunts, for the women anyway, the men, they don't survive us women.
Oh, in more ways than one, I bet.
I love strong-willed women.
I do too.
They don't survive. I have an uncle who's 80. He's 86. He's going to be 86 this year. I believe he has survived that long because he grew up in this family and he never married. So that's that. But the women have historically lived until their 90s and well in it and active, still moving around. But anyway, I digress. I went into this real head spin because, like, my aunt, who is the closest to me or has always been closest because we're kind of emotionally the same, and she passed in November, just before Thanksgiving. And for all the deaths that I've had in the past, I just accepted its death. But her death brought all the emotional baggage on me at one time. And I went, got on the scale one morning and saw the weight and went, but I'm back now.
Good.
I'm back
That's
now.
good.
I am going to leave that nasty old scale alone. I am going back to what I started doing in the beginning, not looking at that scale at all and just doing what I do. And what Amy and I brought
Doing
out
what
also
I do.
is that I took, and another thing that sent me on a loop, I did the little test for metabolic health.
Metabolic
And my
age.
metabolic age was 86. I'm 77. That threw me again.
Yeah.
But in talking with Amy, she reminded me of when I first started, I didn't release the weight as quickly as I thought I should have. And she also helped me to remember that comparison is a thief of joy. So that was another thing that sent me tanking, because I was losing my joy, because in comparison, my sister did this and I was going in the opposite direction. But when I went to the doctor last, about a month ago, I was diagnosed type 2 years and years ago. They just started me on medication about 5 years ago. And they started me on taking metformin 3 times a day. When I went back not long ago, she reduced it to 1 a day.
Good.
This last visit, none.
Woo! Yes.
None, because she said the way she sees my labs going down, even though I'm not in what they categorize as normal, taking that 1, I told her I take the metformin and I'm loopy when I take it. And she said, oh, no. She says, well, we might as well take you off it and keep doing what you're doing.
Yes.
Which is this program. I didn't tell her about the program or anything. So she kept remarking, the nurse, when she takes my blood pressure, she says, your blood pressure is great. Keep taking the meds. They don't know I had stopped the meds long time ago. So the good blood pressure that they're saying that I have is without medication.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, my cholesterol, I don't know, because I won't see the doctor for that until March.
Yeah.
But for type 2, no medication. For blood pressure, no medication.
That is so wonderful.
That's
I am now able to walk a half a mile
Good for you.
and back. So that's 1 mile I can do. And I use my shopping cart because I'm having back issues, but I use my shopping cart and I just go run my errands with my shopping cart, do my groceries or run packages to UPS, and then I do back home.
And you can fit in those shirts that you couldn't fit in because your tummy is smaller, right?
This top here I bought in Marshalls. I have never been able to buy anything out of Marshall. Never, ever.
Wonderful.
And I have this shirt I bought and it was just fitting. Now it is.
Yeah. So,
Wonderful.
and I want to point something out. She hasn't lost a ton of weight, guys. You can lose weight chopping an arm off, or I can dehydrate you or chop a leg off, and you're going to lose weight. If I dehydrate you, you lose 15 pounds, right? You know what I'm saying? She is healing metabolically. She is
inches.
She is the exact epitome of what metabolic healing is. All the things, all these things you just said, and losing sizes, even though she's not seeing that weight go down, she's still changed. All the metabolic health is changed. Isn't that awesome, you guys?
Yeah.
That is
awesome.
wonderful.
So we gotta remember to celebrate that, Yvonne, and not compare it to everyone going, oh, I lost 20 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever on the win calls. Like, you know what? Right?
Yeah.
I want you guys to get on and share. This is what happened to my Metformin. This is what happened to my shirts, even though I didn't see the movement on the scale, because that's what everyone else and their dog is dying to hear. Is it possible? Yes.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's predictable. And I applaud you, girl. And you know, go back to grief counseling. Absolutely. That is a thing. We've got to deal with that.
Yeah, because
triggering emotional eating all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah. And I told her, don't get me wrong, I'm not healed from emotional eating. I am one of the 9 of 10 of emotional eaters, and I just plan better for emotional eating. That's all I do. Like I plan healthier for emotional eating. Comfort food to me is disgusting. Like what other people would go to is disgusting to me, but I still emotionally eat. Does that make sense? Like I eat better emotionally. That's it. I'm still
well,
not
that
here.
helped me so much because I said, I know I'm still battling the brain, the emotions that I want to eat and stuff. So I took one of my fuel bars and I cut it up into segments.
That helps.
So if I'm going to go off the rail, I go get that.
Yes.
And it has made a big difference.
Yep, I do the same thing. OMG, I gotta eat something. You know, I'm gonna have a bar instead of
Betty taught us that. How many pieces can you get out of one bar, Betty? It's unbelievable.
I can get 8, or if I'm real careful, I can get 16 if I cut it very carefully. And then you can but you have to do it carefully. But you go half, you know, you keep cutting half. That, but I can get 16
because I got it down into quarters.
Oh, well, good. That's a start.
I got it down to quarters. So when
I'm gonna try 16. I'm gonna try.
I could never get 16. I can get the 8, but I can't get 16.
Yeah,
and try different ones and try some of them frozen, because then you eat it even slower, bite size. And sometimes, you know, when we need the comfort food, we need crunchy. We gotta make noise. We gotta be heard. So maybe sometimes the crunchers, but sometimes we need gooey. And so try some of the shakes, put it in the freezer and mix it, put it in the freezer, mix, you know, and it's the ice creamy, smooth and, you know, soothing. So you find but have a variety, find what you need, because I mean, we got to support our emotions and address the emotions directly. Like Amy was saying, obviously. But good for you for planning.
That's awesome.
Sometimes you know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Bravo.
So.
And I put the graphic for how to find your referral link in the chat. I found it, so you guys can just know where your link is when that time comes. Okay. So I put the graphic of how to in there. All right. Thank you for sharing, Eva. I'm so proud of you. Mwah.
Yes.
Many more.
Keep it up. You got it.
Absolutely. And then Martha, let's hear from you. What's going on? I mean, it's been forever and a day. So glad to see your face. Happy, happy.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me always. Let's see. As you all know, I go on my family cruise in the fall. So this October, I did a family cruise with my mom.
That's the
Usually,
last time we saw you, right before your cruise.
exactly. Usually it's just me and my mom, and it's pretty easy for me to kind of control what my mom and I do, right? My mom kind of follows along and I encourage her and she does it. But
Good.
this time my whole family came. Cousins, uncles, godfathers, and it it was crazy. Like
Yowza.
the plates at the buffet were mountainous, for breakfast. It was crazy. And it almost worked in reverse for me personally, because the more I watched them, the more I kind of turned into Kathy, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing it.
Good for
Uh,
you.
it was so many of my group got the drink package, and those drink packages, they give you unlimited drinks. And of course, at every bar, there's a specialty drink, a pink one and a yellow one and a blue one and a what, and all those colors just to translate to sugar, 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 more sugar, because
Yep.
they want to make money. They don't want to put the alcohol in it. And and I saw people in my family getting drinks just so that they can get the value of the drink package.
Uh-huh.
Mm, yeah.
And like the drink package is $1,000.
Oh my.
And
Oh, wow.
people are like, yes, I'll have a purple one and a blue one and a green one. And I'm like, do you understand that each one of those drinks, calories, just alone calories,
Yeah.
was 300 to 500 per drink? And then
Oh,
they're empty calories because it's just a bunch of sugar. So it's not helping you in any way. If they were protein drinks, then maybe I'd feel better. So I decided, I searched and searched and searched around the whole ship. It was a big ship. And in one tiny little bar, it was probably the kind of bar that some of us have in our basements. It wasn't a very big, like advertisement thing. They had a juice bar. And I was like, oh, well, let's see what they have. Well, at this juice bar, it's very customizable. You can pick the fruit you want, and you can pick how much of it you want. And they also offer whey protein. And that was $4. And I was like, yeah, I'll be drinking that. Because of course I didn't buy the drink package of any kind.
Good for
So
you.
yeah,
She
so
saved $994. No,
exactly.
That was your first win.
Yeah, that was a first win. And then my second win was during the holidays. I visited my mom, and I went to New Hampshire and I did all the things. Um, but I noticed that if I woke up in the morning and let someone else control the beginning of my day, I would start my day off not well. Like they'd make pancakes and the this and the that because, they're trying to be generous and of service. They want to give you a breakfast as they imagine it, but that's not how I live my life,
As
right?
they imagine breakfast, which is not even breakfast.
Right. That's not how I live my life with donuts and croissants and all the things.
no.
And so it was probably 3 days in. I woke up in front of everybody else, and I started getting my things out to make my own breakfast with the eggs and the protein and the thing. And I said to everybody, hey, I'm making breakfast for everybody. What would you like? What would you like? And I said, this is what I'm making. Would you like that? And they're like, that would be great. And it just became that for the rest of the vacation, I became the breakfast chef, which was perfectly fine for me. I don't mind doing it.
Like, what were you making? Omelets or
Omelets
something?
and exactly. Basically, the net carbs in a breakfast was at worst 1%. And so 1 gram of carbs they walked away with, at least if I fed them. And if they wanted to have a croissant later, that was up to them. It wasn't on the plate I gave them.
Yeah.
Look at you, trendsetter.
Well,
They all fell into place.
I know they fell
This
into
is
place
called
without knowing that
generational.
I was like acting like a
This
puppet,
is
and they had no
generational
idea.
well-being. Truly, generational well-being. It's just about leading from example. It's just like it's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
and
awesome.
generational well-being was exactly what was happening because it was my mom, my little sister,
Yep.
So yes, we
Yep.
were all participating in that way.
And get all the generations while they're still alive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's a bonus. Okay, Amy, Michelle, Martha and I are feeling left out because we don't have the cool
Okay.
scale that everybody is talking
Okay,
about.
you're gonna get one
Body
when you
comp
come. We'll
scanner.
get you one when you come to the body comp. When you come to the country, we'll get your body comp. And
Yeah,
then
and
who doesn't
Martha
have?
wants one too. So I know you had an Amazon thing before.
Oh yeah, I'll get the link for that for you. And then Betty,
something.
I'll give you the link right now.
Yeah, it's like a
I'm gonna start
40%,
shopping and see how much
40% off right now, the scale.
how much off?
Okay.
40%.
Why don't I
Ooh.
I'll watch it and I'll get one for you and you can pick it up when you get to my house. And then I'll give you this
Well,
I'll give you this
I take a
link.
long time to decide, but Martha's right there too.
Okay, I got you, Martha. Okay, so Betty, let's hear about what you felt. You got at least you got your initial scan. Tell us what you've learned and how you grew this week.
Okay. Since Christmas and New Year's and Jean being sick, I have not grown. I've kind of gone backwards, but I changed a couple of things. I made sure that I'm on my bike for my shoulder exercise, the shoulder exercise one, and I do that 10 minutes a day. And so I go from my stool in the kitchen, I walk, go downstairs, get 2 canes, and I power walk the whole downstairs, come back up to my chair. It's 200 steps. I counted it off, so I know. And I do that every day, except for the days when I go shopping because I'm doing the shop and I'm going around the store and I try to do extra rows going up and down. So that's it. Another thing, when I was starting to stuff my face about 3-4 days ago, I stopped and I said, I love you too much to let you do this. And every time I say that, I quit whatever I'm dipping into. And if I don't say that, then I keep a dipping. And so I lost the 5 pounds over Christmas. I put it back on and now I'm losing it again. So it's just a matter of showing up. This is the first I touched my computer since last Wednesday noon. This is not good. So I haven't done my Zoom call. I haven't, but just
I saw you on the Spanish with Roxy.
Yeah, were you?
Yeah, well, that was Wednesday,
Oh, okay. That was
Wednesday. Yeah. So that's Wednesday. It's Wednesday at noon and Wednesday at 8:00 at night. So I do that. And I'm supposed to get back to Roxy and do a thing with her. And I haven't worked on that. I've got to get back to Kate. I haven't worked on that. I've been not depressed, but I have joy.
Are you loving yourself enough to not put that stuff off now? Is that what I'm going to hear from you?
That's what I came back here today. I'm lined up. I was here at 1:45 so that I was on time.
Yeah, Betty beat me, so I was still looking for the new link.
So the difference between, right? You know what? That's called resiliency. We fall, we get in a pothole, and resilient people get back up, right? You're
another good art. I'm hearing those other arts from Betty too.
If you lie there, so yeah,
I love that. Who's using Betty's thing? I love you and too much to do this.
Awesome.
I love you too much.
I need to. Because that's what you would say to a child, the grandchild,
right?
Anybody you care about.
I had a student.
And what was your new exercise routine? You were saying you invented one.
Yeah, you invented a new exercise.
Yeah, so it's
going down.
That was it.
Yeah.
And for me to do the stairs, to go down the stairs and up, this is good. I don't usually do the stairs up, and to get, because they're high stairs, I have to hold on, and I do pull myself up, but I'm getting so I can do more, and I do one step at a time. I can't do step by step. Cindy is doing, step by step. I can do that on my little steps because I had little steps built from the garage to the house, and I can do them with two railings, but in the downstairs there's only one railing, so I have to hold, I back down them and I go straight up them. So
Betty, I just sent you the link. I just sent you the link for the slow roller group, and let us know how you like it. Or Yvonne, have you attended it yet? It's just where you go online, and it's the online gathering for working out. Have you enjoyed that?
Will I be able to get online though?
If it's I think it's a one-click thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't have to, if they say put in your ID and put in this and put in that,
think so. The Zoom, you just enter in the code like you do here, but there's no password. It's just entering it and then you're there.
Yeah, you just click on the link and she send it in your email.
Yeah.
Just click on the link.
I sent you the link to register, and you'll get all the direct links, and you just click on it, and then there's all the people, and they'll motivate you to do your thing, and everyone's doing their own thing, and Craig's kind of leading, and it's nice. It's very nice. It's just not a good time for me. But
I have another question on this 28-day reset.
Yeah.
So you entered in your body weight, and you took a picture of your scale, readout, and you send it in, and you got 25 points. But then when do we do that again, that it goes into the reset? At the end, or do we do it
once a week?
I don't know.
Sharon, can you speak to that?
Yep. So it should be, is today the 14th?
Yes.
So you got to do it every week.
Every week. Okay.
Yes. And I just saw something they had said, now the 14th, which is today, the 21st and the 28th. But then I saw somewhere else like today and tomorrow, and then the 14th and 15th. The 14th and the 15th, 21st and 22nd. So today or tomorrow.
Or tomorrow.
But
okay.
And you can
then post it.
You can submit as many times you want, but you're only going to get 25 points once.
Okay, got it. Okay.
But you do have to submit it every week.
Okay.
And they are using the people that are doing it right. The people that are doing this accurately and right, and that are putting their numbers in, they're actually collecting data. They're collecting data, and they're going to use this for stories, and for
they're collecting data for ones that are using the protocol, and ones that are do it yourself, self-directed, doing it.
Yeah.
So I think they're gathering data for both, I suppose.
Okay. Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah. So it is appreciated if you do your scores. If you do that, Kathy, they appreciate it for sure. Definitely. Carrie, did you want to share anything do you have anything to share, learn, and grow this week? Do you guys see your corporate emails, by the way?
Did you say me, or who did you say?
Carrie or Sharon, either of you.
Carrie.
And also, do you guys see your corporate emails that from Optavia, or do they get spammed?
Sometimes they come through, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you find them, tag them or put them in your primary inbox or something, because the blog articles are awesome. I would never have known Tiffany Hauer was on the cover of People and Women's Magazine, and then Dr. Anderson down here looking like a hottie patati with his new I'm like, wow, this is it's really good stuff. So go find your corporate emails. Make sure you're seeing them. They're full of great blog articles. There's been some great things. Yeah, and recipes and all that stuff. They're really good. So make sure you tag them so you can remember to see them. They're full of good stuff. Anyway, Sharon or Carrie, how did you learn and grow this week?
I keep learning from the project. I just trying to refine when I'm getting protein in, and at the right times, and I'm just learning a lot of tips from that. You know,
They're
it's
good.
only a minute and a half or two, and I'm just like, I've listened to them all more than once, and
Mhm.
you know, and just being able, from what I learned, to share to other, share with others that I wish I would have be participating, but
Yeah,
oh,
and she continues to, as always, share share with others everything, working with people who really need the help, like really badly, right, Sharon? She attracts the people that really need help.
I don't know, you just, it's not hard to find them
No, mm,
because it's
no,
everybody.
Pretty
Mhm.
much
and
everybody, yeah.
I
God
mean,
bless, lots of damaged five and wonders and past Optavians in her area. So she really has to lead with by educating and teaching and and
Wow.
showing them the way. Like it really is. That's you just
yeah,
yeah, it's great. Uphill both
all,
ways.
all the things that they've missed because, they haven't used all four components.
Yep.
Yeah.
All over her, and she's sharing all the components. Did she's buying life books and sharing all the components. Elaine Bravo, she got with Mike, Dr. Mike, and
Yes.
she and he got their brains together around how to get her issues like her ultra health goals going. And so bravo Elaine, because that is a
Yeah.
huge step up. Ultra health goals at Elaine's age is 65 is amazing, and she's got some major ultra health. So he gave her like he gave her like the high level, like high level deal. So when you get to next level stuff and you need to like you want to up the ante on your muscle strength and your toning and your fitness and all that, let's go and we'll meet with Dr. Mike, and he's been brilliant. I one of my clients who's actually going to be in Mike's town, and they're going to meet together and work out, and he's been working with him to help his workout. And so they're going to actually get together and work out together. So that's so fun. Quentin, you guys remember Quentin, the cute little black guy that was on?
Oh, yeah.
I miss
He's
him,
meeting with Dr.
but I
Mike,
met
and
him.
he's my favorite. He's my favorite. He's Pastor Quentin, Pastor Q, and he's getting fit with Mike, so it's fun. I have to tell you before I left, my win of the week is sanity and peace inside of both my parents being in the hospital at the same time in different facilities. My mom has
Oh,
been since Friday. Infection went rogue. They put her in. She hasn't come out. My dad at the same time had went blind in one eye. They thought he was having a stroke. So there he's in a different facility. So here I am going, what is what
oh,
is happening here? And right? And it was like me living this horror of metabolic syndrome gone bad. And it was like, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And the system is the system is the system. And there is no changing the system. Like the medical system is a system, and you have to follow the rules. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was just nuts. So, and I'm like, how is this happening to me? But it's my parents, my family, they don't listen to me, right? So don't feel bad if people don't listen to you, because
They
my
don't
family,
listen, but what can we do?
you know, we can only keep leading by example. And you know what I did every single day? I had to go to that hospital. I did my own, Martha, I did my own morning first. If I didn't do me in the morning, I
yep.
was not going to do it for anybody else. So Martha, bravo,
Mhm.
because A, you
Yeah.
said no to the package initially, which was the first kiss of death, right? That would have been the first bad idea. So A for that, and B, the morning matters, because if I don't get that, and I brought my food, and I had my food bag, and I had my lunch bag, and I had my water bottles, and I had all my feelings, and thank God for feelings because they were so convenient. I could just, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was like, thank you.
Yes.
And I didn't, there's no food at the hospital. No food at the hospital.
No,
Um,
no.
and
That's
I
healthy.
and even if I went to the cafeteria, which wasn't open most of the time, I had to go like 30-minute walk the other
Yeah.
way. So it was in Timbuktu. So yeah, it was really a testimony to, it was oddly timed that I got home from Spain, where all these people are healthy and slow-mo, and getting back here to America in high pace, but also then to the hospital system. It was like it was mind blowing to me. It was almost incensing. Like, what is, you know what I'm saying? The reality
Yeah.
of my parents' demise. They're only 75 and 76. And I look at Sharon, And and my other little gal, who's 82, she tested 83 on her metabolic age. She's so healthy and she's got it dialed in so much. Her name is Ruth, and she's in Ankeny. I'm like, what is, it's so. Uh, I invited my parents to the 24th. I signed them up and said, "You're coming. You're going to come here, Dr. Mike, and maybe someone else can talk some sense into them." So, but my
Yeah,
win
sometimes
is
they need to hear from someone else.
Yeah.
my win
Yeah.
is that I did my morning first, Martha, and I made sure I had all the things that I needed to take care of before I
Good
left
for
the house.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I could have panicked and gone into codependent mode and like, oh, let everything go, but no, not going to do it. So that was my win, and they are going to be okay. They're going to get out and be relatively fine, but they're just relatively fine, guys. They're just, it brings to mind health span and lifespan, two different things.
Things. Yeah.
Different things.
Mhm.
We don't want to be doing that. We don't want to be sitting in waiting rooms in the hospitals and tests, and we want to be living our life, right?
Yes.
That's what's in it for us, living life, not spending time at doctor. My dad does nothing but go to doctor appointments. It's ridiculous. So I want to live life. I don't want to go to the doctor every day. So anyway, that's
Amen.
my soapbox, and it just fueled my fire for later.
It
And now my
did. I can
mother-in-law,
see it.
my mother-in-law is now calling. Don't even get me started. OMG, she doesn't listen to me either. But
Yeah,
she
your
asks
mother
me
and
questions
your
all
mother-in-law
the
and your
time.
dad and
Seriously,
That's why you come
Nina,
back. We listen to you. You
Yeah.
come back because we listen to you. And you listen to us. Yes.
you are
Yes.
heard, you are appreciated.
you guys listen to
And
me.
I've come up to something very similar for my little win. I mean, nothing new or breakthrough because I'm working on this all the time, but me taking care of me. And I love the words, the reset, renew, resiliency. That's a lot of what
Yes.
I've been working on. Just, it really resonates with myself. And here's a tip I got from another friend. Put all your supplements into Chat GPT and ask which ones do I take together and when, what time of day, which ones should be together, which ones should be apart, which ones with, just, you got a Google of supplements, meds, obviously all the things included. I'm getting my list together. I have a list. I have more supplements than food. And my sister's really good with Chat GPT. So she's gonna help me out with that. So that'll kind of get me into my, morning routine, evening routine, and just because I had some weird things happen recently with them. And I'm like,
Good.
I think I'm taking the wrong ones together. Because if I take them by themselves, they're fine. So I'm just, obviously your doctor should tell you these things, but maybe he doesn't know what all supplements you're taking.
Yeah.
But then you can even ask it, which you've all kind of got already the program of when to have the foods, but which supplements with the foods too. So it can kind of tell you, so if we're going all AI on the body comp scan, I'm going to go all AI on my supplements too.
Awesome.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah, I heard it from somebody and I'm like, and then another friend did it and I'm like, well, that's easy and super helpful. And maybe you don't learn anything, but maybe you do. Like one of hers was the doctor was adding in calcium and the friend had done the Chat GPT list and had showed her doctor. And she's like, oh, very good that you're taking this with that at this time, So she'd already known before she went to the doctor, but the doctor even said, oh, that's very helpful. That's good. So anyway, extra backing on that. So a little tip I wanted to share.
Thank you.
Good.
Who knew? Who knew? That's awesome. Here's the new federal guidelines that I put it in the chat if you want to download it. The fact sheet that I really like that they've done that. I think that's really good for everyone. So you can Google it too. The Trump administration resets nutrition policy. So I like it. It's good. It's in general, it's good. I mean, it's just way better than it was. So I'm happy.
All right. I just scanned the whole thing. There's no pictures. I want to see the triangle.
Yeah.
Show me a graphic and I'll read it.
Yeah. Oh, here's the triangle. Oh, here's the triangle. It's an upside down triangle of what it used to be. So
I'm like, I'll watch the movie and now I don't need to read the book. I know the book is always better, but I'll watch Dr. A and I'm gonna look at this triangle.
Yeah, watch
Yes.
watch that. All right, guys, go catch up with your audios, recordings. Thank you so much for being here today for me and each other. So we will stay tuned and stay keep learning and growing. Love you. Have a wonderful
Have a good
day.
week, everybody.
Be
You
happy, be
too.
healthy, stay well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.